What is a gourmand fragrance? And to me, it's simple. I want to smell edible.
I got thick thighs, I got a fat ass.
I want a woman, my wife. I want my wife to smell me and be like, ooh, damn daddy, let's go do something inappropriate. I want to smell like a snack. I want to smell so sweet and handsome that mosquitoes just can't get enough of me. Mosquito. And that's the kind of list that I'm gonna relay to y'all. In today's video, I'm gonna put you on to 10 absolutely stunning gourmand fragrances that I think most men, maybe 80%, that wanna try out something a little risky, a little sweet, a little edible, a little scrumptious, might wanna test out on their skin and see if they wanna jump onto that gourmand hype train. So let's roll my music so I can put you on to 10 absolutely incredible gourmand fragrances that Uncle Cuba 100% recommends.
We're all alone, yeah, with some friends from the south side. In case you cared, out of all your friends, I want to be Cuba.
Listen, one of my beautiful peoples, you know who it is. It's your boy, 𝐷𝐸. Like, what is the true definition of gourmand? It's usually something that's edible, for me, drinkable. You smell like a chocolate or a candy or a dessert or a summery cocktail, something in that space that triggers your brain to feel like, oh, this is something that I can eat, taste, consume, swallow. Sorry.
Hey, Gail. Gail swallows.
But you get the point. And in the world of perfumery, they can absolutely come up with these concoctive chemicals to trick your brain into feeling like, yo, I'm smelling like a snack or I'm smelling like a beautiful beverage. And one of the fragrances that triggers that memory for me is Salvador Faro, a fragrance that I've showcased on multiple videos throughout the years, and you can easily say it's absolutely one of my favorite gourmand fragrances. This encompasses the smell of tiramisu, which happens to be one of my favorite desserts as well. Next to like a crepe cake, which is delicious. The espresso and liqueur essence that this fragrance has is absolutely delicious. I can almost see the layers of like Madeleine cookies stacked, the little cocoa powder just being tapped all over the piece. The brandy, the cognac-y booziness that's in this scent is absolutely remarkable. Not to mention what an overall handsome scent this is. There's something decadent, gorgeous, masculine, super alluring, and very captivating, almost like a magical spell that this fragrance has that I really recommend dudes to try out because it will put you in a different position when it comes to the fragrance space. So, Salvador Faro, an amazing gourmand fragrance you must try. Next one. Although many fragrances try to compete with the OG, and I'm yet to find one to knock it off the pedestal, because Plum Japanese by Tom Ford is one of the most incredible plum fragrances out. Now the thing about putting these fragrances, which are hyped up, really expensive, or tough to get, is to kind of tell you people, I'm better than you.
At what?
Everything.
No, that's not it. But you know, some of the fragrances do get discontinued. Some of them are super priced up. Some of them are matched like the stock market based off a hype and then get skyrocketed into the next stratosphere. I don't know specifically if this is discontinued. You can find it, you're just gonna pay a premium. There's a ton of other inspirational fragrances, but this one for real is just kind of the bee's knees. I think this is my subliminal way to get Tom Ford to re-release a 2024 version of Plum Japanese so everybody else can experience the beauty and magical essences that a plum fragrance can truly exude for those who haven't tried a plum fragrance. Now, this isn't the only amazing plum fragrance, but for me, it's kind of up there as the pinnacle and the starting point of an amazing gourmand fragrance for entry-level plum lovers. Next one. In the pantheon of vanillic fragrances that absolutely blew my doors off when I first smelled it, Nishan Annie has to be in that list. A mysterious vanilla with Play-Doh vibes is the best way that I can describe it to the layman person. That's me, pretty much.
I'll explain. And I'll use small words that you'll be sure to understand, you warthog-faced buffoon.
With fall's presence already here, there's something about this scent that moves me different when it's chilly outside. It's not just a standard vanillic fragrance because it has the freshness of like beautiful, crisp, spicy ginger. It's also wet green smelling as well. There's cardamom, there's pepper, there's vanilla, there's musk. There's so many layers in this fragrance that make it an absolutely gorgeous scent profile that she's going to want to snack on you. I mean, it's just no question. You're gonna smell absolutely different, and then when you finally develop a relationship, she'll want to steal the fragrance from you. That's what women do. They're conniving monsters. And I love you all.
I think women can do anything.
But I think this is a gorgeous scent in that vanillic space that will have you smelling like an absolute snack. Next one. Now this next fragrance quickly has climbed up the ranks of one of the most delicious cherry fragrances off of my skin. Confessions of a Rebel Cherry Bomb. It is sweet. I mean, to some people it may be overly sweet, but for me, I think it's perfectly balanced off of my skin. My sour, acidic, high pH level epidermis is able to withstand this sweetness and really turns it into something that's almost like a cherry cocktail. Affordable, sweet, sexy. Some people may think that it's Luden's cough drop or a cherry car air freshener of some sort, and I can kind of get that. But it's all about the skin, really. Your skin is going to determine the overall feel and flow of this particular fragrance, and for me, it just has gorgeous energy. It's cherry, it's sweet, it's almost like a brandy liqueur as well, beautiful woody essences, and not too expensive either. You can go with the Tom Ford Lost Cherry, and I think this can absolutely battle it for a cheaper price point. So I think Confessions of a Rebel Cherry Bomb is a beautiful gourmand fragrance. I mean, a cherry's kiss. Next one. Now with this next fragrance, ¿qué latino doesn't like una tacita de café? And by tacita de café, I mean day 3's tacita de café. Ron, coffee, ámbar, leche. This is a full-blown cortadito in a fragrance. It smells unbelievable, no bullshit. It's that fucking good. It's incredible. You will 100% smell like you need to be accompanied by a panini pressed Cuban bread slightly buttered. I can smell the caffeine in here. This is an amazing fragrance, one of the best in the day 3 lineup, and is 100% in that gourmandy space, but absolutely has sex appeal. You're not walking around like some chick just threw a scalding hot cup of coffee on you. You just smell like you had intimacy issues with Juan Valdez in the middle of the night in a Brokeback Mountain kind of scene.
And you look like you could use some coffee.
It happens. But if you want to smell absolutely incredible and give niche perfumers the props they deserve in the gourmand space, La Tacita de Café, a banger. Next one. And if you're like, Cuba, I don't drink Spanish coffee, I need my Americano, that's fine, then go with Montal Intense Cafe. But I don't mean to burst your bubble, but this smells 100% like Patron Cafe, the drink. Anybody who's never had Patron Cafe, highly recommend it. But before you take a shot of Patron Cafe, put it in the freezer for a couple of days. When the bottle comes out all crystallized, frozen, then take a shot of it. Oh my God, pants are coming down. Everybody's pants are coming down, whether you want to or not. There's no better way to describe this fragrance in the gourmand space. It is 100% Patron Cafe. You got a boozy element, you got a nice thick latte essence. This smells like straight up gourmet coffee, you know, Sanka, but a wild compliment grabbing scent profile that feels like there's nothing in the fragrance. Like whenever you have a Montal fragrance, it feels like they gave you half the liquid for full price, but nobody buys Montal full price. You go gray market, you pay $100 and something and you get an absolutely incredible gourmand fragrance that will have you smelling like a boozy alcoholic mother-in-law. Next one. I 100% consider this fragrance a gourmand because it's the perfect interpretation in scent form of a mint julep, and that's Saint Julep by Imaginary Authors. Sweet mint, tangerine, southern magnolia, bourbon, sugar cubed, and crushed ice. If you've ever had a Saint Julep, then you know that this 100% smells like it. Now I can't confirm that because I'm Cuban and I live in New York City. Who drinks a Saint Julep around here? I don't even know if bartenders around here know how to make a Saint Julep, let alone speak English.
Jesus Christ, pal! Could be a fucking bartender for all we know.
But this smells amazing. You 100% get the cocktail essence. You get the crushed ice feeling, the mintiness, the booziness, the vibrancy, the energetic feeling of this scent is addicting.
I'm an addict.
Imaginary Authors really knows how to put their foot in it when it comes to these types of fragrances, and this one is no slouch. I was gonna put Remarkable People in there because it's a 100% ginger snap cookie, but this one has a lot of personality in it. So gourmandy cocktail, if you're a Southern belle, let me drip Saint Julep all over your put. The next fragrance would be Baby Cat by Yves Saint Laurent. Vanilla cream, vanilla bean, Haagen-Dazs sponsored Yves Saint Laurent, and this is the fragrance that you get here. It is freaking awesome. It's just a muskier version of a vanilla bean ice cream. You gotta really enjoy vanilla to rock this fragrance and appreciate it, but I think it has a lot of handsome energy. I smelled clone versions before I smelled the original, and I was like, damn, if the original smells anything like these budget options, this is gonna be a home run, and it absolutely is for those who like vanilla. For dudes who have never experienced like a vanilla scent on their body, try this out. Get a sample and see what type of energy you're leaning off of, because you wear a fragrance because you is because you like it, right? But if you're really on the hunt and on the prowl to get a compliment from another female, you're probably gonna smell like her lotion and she's gonna be like, oh my god, damn. And then you have sex.
That was awesome.
Yes, it was.
That's 100% how it works, 80% of the time, all the time, right?
Hope you have a big trunk, because I'm putting my bike in it.
If we're talking about vanillic panty dropping fragrances, the Yves Saint Laurent Baby Cat must be in that category. Although we know panty dropping fragrances is not a thing, that never happens. You've never seen a woman walk past you and smell you and her pants automatically drop, unless you're me. Next one. Last night I smashed in San Pedro. Ramón Monegal, La Isla Blanca, aka Ibiza. It is the only tropical cocktail that I want in the summertime. The musk here is incredible. The fruity, citric, pineapple, fucking gorgeous scent in here is unbelievable. In the bubble of hot weather performers, La Isla Blanca must be in there because you're going to smell like all the tropical fruits spilled all over you. This is a daytime party where everybody has their cocktail. Hey, 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 spilling that shit. Hey, hey, who don't give a fuck? We only live once. Hey.
To the break it down, yo!
That's what this smells like. All the cocktails spilled all over you. A summertime Long Island iced tea concoction all over your mantids. But truly, it is an unbelievable scent. It has a little bit of a hype for the ones that know, but it's unreal. If you live in a hot weather climate and you're struggling to find a fragrance that has some performance but still encompasses that southern hemisphere energy of hot weather, Ramón Monegal La Isla Blanca is nuts! But I'd be crazy if I said that that's the only Ramón Monegal that has to be in the gourmand list. This one is risky. This one is daring. This one is incredible. But I don't know if all dudes is really gonna rock this shit. This is truly a sample buying fragrance, and that's Ramón Monegal's Flamenco. It's tough to describe a sweet fragrance to a dude, especially a dude who doesn't know about fragrance like that but really wants to step into the space because he's a big fan of the whole frag-com community and smelling different and getting compliments. So it's kind of like putting certain fruits or veggies in front of a toddler who automatically, before even seeing, hearing, thinking, tasting, is like, no, I don't want that. That's not for me. I know I'm gonna hate it. I absolutely hate it. And then they happen to taste one thing off of that plate and is like, ooh, shit, like their whole world exploded, brain receptors are firing off at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and it's like, no, I really like this fruit, or I really like this veggie, or I really like this meal. It's something brand new that they're just so resistant, so anti, and then it just boom, blew their mind. That's what Ramón Monegal Flamenco is. It's a dude who's like, bro, I don't want to smell fruity. Give me something musky. Give me something boozy. Give me tobacco energy. I'll stick with that saltwater aquatic fuckboy blue energy. Fam, step outside of your comfort zone and experience the magic of gourmand sweetness, a cornucopia of fruitiness. Hey.
Whoa.
Dimension, depth, performance, sweet, candied like French pastry cuisine, Michelin star rated deliciousness in a motherfucking fragrance. That's what you call gourmand sex appeal. You hear me? I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Let me know what your favorite gourmand fragrance is in the comment below. These aren't the only 10, but these are the 10 that I thought really stood out, and I think getting into that gourmandy space or trying to play in the gourmandy space, these are beautiful entry point fragrances that still have some level of safeness, except for flamenco, that I think all of y'all should try, except Plum Japanese, because it's gonna be a mission to find for a deal. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the game. Smooches.
Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's long since you never get in. It's long since that you would think that you would